set. Racing, Heavenly Gypsy wins the start. Sweet Vivian takes the trail. Aardiebytheseaside's up on the outside, and going up out a little bit wider is Little Darling as they run around that first turn. And just in behind them is Nase, Vira coming through as Aardiebytheseaside wants to kick up and hold out Little Darling early, and that's injected a bit of pace into the race as well. Back behind them, Lion Queen over on the inside as they run down the straight. Holding the lead, Heavenly Gypsy. Out 3 wide, Little Darling working overtime. Aardiebytheseaside, this is going to be an electric lead time, and they run through it now in 34.8. So 2 of the quickest lead times we've seen in a while in the last 2 races. Lion Queen 3 back. This will really suit Penny Black and Wonderful to Fly, who's on her back. Further back in the field is Soho Vesperlind. It's racing in the centre, and Penny Black just hanging back for the moment. Over on the inside is Ultra Allure, one of the bolters. Well back is Dame Valour. Wonderful to Fly now second last is sitting up on the outside of Princess Katie. So they lead the back straight, and they're about to run through the first quarter after that flying lead time of 34.8. It was 30.2, and Heavenly Gypsy in front. On the outside, Little Darling really making a race of it. Sweet Vivian on the inside. On the outside, Aardiebytheseaside. Lion Queen's had a great run, 3 back the inside, and then Nase, Vira. Further back in the field is Ultra Allure. Now pulled out wide, Penny Black. She's starting to stride into the race nicely from McDonald. Wonderful to Fly will probably latch onto its back. Back in the centre is Soho Vesperlind. Wonderful to Fly comes out 3 wide now for Shane Young. Well back in the field is Dame Valour, and last of all is Princess Katie. 28.9 that second quarter. It's been fast. Heavenly Gypsy just in front of Little Darling the outside. On the inside, Sweet Vivian. Aardiebytheseaside is 1-1. Penny Black under pressure but making ground strongly out 3 wide. Aardiebytheseaside came out 3 wide. Push Penny Black off the track there. Lion Queen gets up on the inside. Then Nase, Vira, Wonderful to Fly lost ground there. Coming off the back, 28.6 the next quarter. And here they come. Penny Black swooping now. Penny Black letting go with a run. Nase, Vira's on her back, but Aardiebytheseaside clawed its way to the front. Penny Black trying to claim Aardiebytheseaside, and they come away from Nase, Vira's the wall behind them. But it's now Penny Black on the outside of Aardiebytheseaside. Penny Black, Aardiebytheseaside, a ding-dong go, these 2 great mares, but Penny Black had the better run and came away to beat Aardiebytheseaside. And third home will be Nase, Vira in front of Dame Valour, and then Ultra Allure further back, Sweet Vivian, Little Darling. Well, it just got far too hot that race. Then came Lion Queen, who got bailed up behind them with nowhere to go. And then Soho Vesperlind. Well back in the field was the early leader, Heavenly Gypsy, had to weaken. Well back was Princess Katie, and Wonderful to Fly. I'm not sure what happened off the back, but she lost a lot of ground going into that turn and dropped out to run last uncharacteristically because she was getting the right trail into it. There might have been some interference, I'm not sure. 154.6, home in 57.8, and 6 Penny Black scores a remarkable victory here to beat Aardiebytheseaside. 154.6, gee, she's going well, Penny Black. And McDonald bought her with a well-timed run. She came into it strongly and has raced home to beat Aardiebytheseaside, who was very game in defeat. She was involved in that battle when Little Darling pressed forward around the outside. It was really at boiling point there. It just got too much, but Aardiebytheseaside has kept going in a terrific effort. And then we had the 2 mares, Nase, Vira, Dame Valour, with Dame Valour just getting tipped out by Nase, Vira for the placing there. 4.5 by neck. 4.5 by 4 by neck, 4.5 by 4 by neck, and the Quinella has paid a $13.90 exact at $21.80 trifecta, $340.70. How about this? The first 4 with those 2 great mares Quinella in the race has paid $9,398.50. Great dividend with the 2 roughies, Nase, Vira and Dame Valour, 2 very handy mares who've been trying to recapture their best form, have filled the placings there with Ultra Allure.